Hey everybody, it's Liyahlaysims. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. So today I'm actually doing a speed build, and today's speed build is actually going to be the Hardin family house. Now this house is coming after they have, or Emery has found the love of his life. Maybe she has a kid already, who knows. I'm actually fine with her, whoever he falls in love with, being a mom already. I mean, you know, whether she was a mom or not a mom, it's fine with me either way, because this house would definitely be big enough, I would say. So right here, I'm actually terrible at roofing, but I am roofing. Before this, I did create a build, and then I just completely bulldozed it. So then I started making this one, right? And I actually really love this house. It does seem like it should be a little bit bigger inside than it actually is, but I would say it's actually a pretty spacious build. So right here, and I'm sorry if I sound sick, I actually have COVID, but I really wanted to get this video out so badly. Anyways, so this glass roof right here, that you see that I placed, I have never used that before actually, but I really wanted to use it in this build. I looked on Pinterest for a house to build that would be like big enough for their family, but not like a big huge mansion, because I mean, to be honest, I really hate creating big huge mansions. I will if you ask me to, but I actually really hate it because I don't know, sometimes I run out of ideas on how to furnish or what to even put, you know what I mean? So it can really get annoying sometimes. But yeah, in this house I thought that it was pretty decently sized for them. I thought that the extra piece, because the house that I found on Pinterest, it has the extra piece, and actually I might just insert the picture of the house that I found that inspired me to create this house. So I'm sure that in the house that I got the idea from, the left part that is separate from the actual house itself, that was probably supposed to be meant for like a garage and a guest house or something like that. In this case, it's actually a part of the house. I just made it like a big huge family room, you know, and you'll see I put a sectional in there and all kinds of things. So here I'm just getting the layout. I'm trying to do the fencing upstairs around the staircase. Now I actually really hate doing this, because any time that I'm trying to get it to where, like, you know how it'll be like you could look down and see, I don't know why, it's just like there's only been a handful of times that I've actually been able to do it, but it was fine in this case. I really couldn't figure out exactly which fencing that I wanted to be around it. A lot of the times I have a hard time with that, only because it seems like all of them are like outdoor kinds, like they should be outdoor, but who knows. So right here I made a little balcony, and that room is actually, I made that into like the office slash playroom, or like at least arts and crafts room for the kids. It's like a really tiny room. That room could be made, like I said, if whoever Emery decides to fall in love with or whatever, she comes and she already has a child, then we can make that into her room. We can change up the rooms. One thing about this house is that although Cherish and Celeste are twins, their room sizes are not the same. They don't have the same room layout. So because of that, I figured, well, just because they're twins, it doesn't have to be the exact same. So I actually changed each of their rooms to be totally different from one. So like one is like blue, and then the other one is like, I would say Celeste, hers is probably going to be, let me think. I think Celeste should be the pink room, and then Cherish's should be the blue room. So yeah. Here I was just expanding the master bedroom just a little bit more. I always love houses where the master bedroom is on the main level, like honestly. Now, in a perfect world, my real life house, in a perfect world, my real life house would be just a one-story house, no basement, no upper level or anything like that. It would just be a one-story house, and it would be extremely long. But the master bedroom would be on one side of the house, and every other bedroom would be on the opposite side of the house. Now, if you could think, I don't know if you've watched the Bernie Mac show or what, but if you watch the Bernie Mac show, Bernie Mac's house was like that. It was very flat. Jordan, Vanessa, and baby girl's room was on the left, but then their room was like totally on the, I think it was, theirs was like in the living room or something like that, the entrance was. So I love that. I just love when it's like separate and they have their own space, pretty much. The master has its own space. But in this house, I just put the master bedroom on the main level because I always love that. I built the house up because, you know, the picture was built up. So yeah, if it is going to be a two-story house, I love when the master bedroom is on the first level. Like, I just love it so much. And I really love when the master bedroom is close, very close in proximity to the kitchen. Like, that, top tier, like, to be honest. A fun fact about me is that I'm married, and my husband and I love, like, one of our favorite things to do together is just to go and look at model homes for no reason at all. And so one day, pretty much, I just like put him on, let's go in this model home or whatever, and then we just both, you know, fell like in love with it. Like, it's, yeah, love that. So we've been doing it for years at this point. So now it's like we can point out, like, oh, this is this kind of counter, or, oh, look at these floors, it's like this, or, oh, you know, I just like the entryway, and I like, you know, saying like our personal preferences and stuff when it comes to a house. Before we were like, we don't know what we're looking for, but now it's been years of like looking at model homes and stuff like that, and I'm telling you, we be knowing our stuff, okay? So anyways, so right here I'm just putting in the windows. I really love these windows. They're probably CC. To be honest, I really couldn't tell you everything that's CC, and I definitely like the Simmers who be knowing every pack. Oh my, props to you, truly, because I do not be knowing, but I'll try my best. So I put this little door right here, and now this, I have made like a little walkway like this before in one of my builds. A build that I did for these two grandparents and then their teenage granddaughter, and theirs was like super cute. Theirs was a little bit different though, but yeah, I made it just like a little walkway. First I made both of them, both ends of it have a fence, but then I did take out the fence for the back because I figured, well, I mean, they could be getting something out of the garage, maybe like, you know, I don't know, shoot, roller skates or something, and so easy access would be from the garage to the backyard. Not that they really have a backyard, but I wasn't tripping on that because I figured, well, usually when houses are like on the water, how this house is, oh, by the way, this is in San Sequoia, but usually when houses are like on the water, how this one is, they don't really be having backyards anyways in real life. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm on to the kitchen here, and I did start with these one cabinets, but I was not feeling them, so then I stopped. So as you can see here, I'm just changing the color of the cabinets. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background panting. I just literally cannot get through this without hearing him, so I'm so sorry. But anyways, I am changing the cabinet colors. I'm just changing them to this kind of funky color because I figured, well, maybe they could be a little funky or something like that. So here I'm just picking out this table, which I actually really love this table. And I really love the chairs that go with it. Yeah, this is it. I loved it. Now for the living room, I just wanted it to kind of be like, I don't know, like maybe a little bit more on the simple side. I was thinking like of everybody who would be living in the house, you know, kids plus a mom and a dad, and so I figured, I don't know, make it a little bit simple, but I really hate so badly, oh so badly, that table. So that was not there for long, as you can see. I replaced it with that one, didn't like that one. So then I replaced it with this one, which ended up kind of being it pretty much. I think that we need more painting selections, and then we also need more TV stands, to be honest. But yeah, so I actually really hate that egg chair right there. So right here, pretty much I'm just working on the front little entrance right here. I do not know why, but I could not find what I was looking for there. So then I just jumped over to the kitchen really quick. I got to making up the kitchen, putting this thing right here. I forgot what it is called, a hood or something like that. Pretty much just decorating the kitchen. I actually really love these cabinet colors too. This is kind of out of my comfort zone to make cabinets this color. But these are actually CC cabinets, so I figured why not. And so yeah, put a couple things in the little cabinet right there, my little sink, and I feel like the gold sink went so well with the handles of the cabinet, so I felt like that matched perfectly. Put a little towel right there. Then I put these little bananas in the corner because I figured, well, maybe they just like, you know, bananas, and especially for like the kids and stuff like that. Put some chairs right here. Probably could have put a blanket too, but whatever. Anyways, so I finally figured out how to place things on the counters without having to like stick to how the Sims has it, like the auto set ones or whatever. Yeah, I finally figured it out, so thank you to the Simmer who put me on. So yeah, I was trying to find a picture to go up here. I did like this picture, but I do end up changing it later as I go on in the build. But I love that trash can. I felt like the trash can was so sleek. So yeah, put some salt and pepper on the table and a little plant, which I actually end up changing because to be honest, I really didn't like that vase. I love this. I love this plant up there. I couldn't figure out how exactly that I wanted it to be because I did want it to hang off, but I didn't want it to look like just, you know, not real or off or anything like that. Ended up just leaving it like that. I was finding a rug for the living room and the dining room. Like I said, I hate that egg chair, so it is going to go away here soon. I put all these curtains up, and I do love the curtains that I put in the dining room so much. So cutesy. You know what I should do? I should add a wall that divides. I just thought of something. Oh my gosh, I'm about to add a wall, y'all. So now, as you guys can see, I'm working on the living room. End tables, we've got cute end tables too. I put some lamps on it. Here soon we're going to be working on the Emery, the master bedroom. Emery and whoever his woman is working on their bedroom. So right here I just decided to add some little kitchen stuff like an Instapot because I got one of those, and then the mixer because I got one of those, and so I figured that would be convenient. Up here, the trimming on there, I would have loved to have it, but it was so weird on the inside. I just hated that. So anyways, yeah, I just started working on their room. I gave them this bed at first. It does end up changing. I made it on the darker end, the room, because I don't know why. I just ended up making it a little bit darker than it probably should have been. But anyways, I mean, I think that that's okay. It doesn't seem like too gender. It seems a little gendered, you know, fairly gender neutral is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, now I'm doing the bathroom. I love the separate toilet like that. We have one in our master bedroom, in our bathroom, and I absolutely love it. It is a game changer, that's for sure. Anyway, so I just put one sink in here because whenever there's 4 like spaces. There's 4 countertops for the Sims, and I'm trying to like place the counters and stuff. I do not like when the sink is on each end. I don't know why. And then there's just like that big open section in the middle. I don't know why. I just hate it, so I just put one for now. So yeah, hopefully nobody's needing to wash their hands or brush their teeth all at the same time. But yeah, so here I am just placing some clutter items on the counter. Right here, I did place toilet paper. Now I'm just continuing to place them perfectly the way that I learned how. So I just got like a little laundry basket here. I did put a plunger in there. After that, I put this little, I don't know, this little cabinet or whatever, bathroom cabinet. I do end up placing it there at some point, but anyways, I guess I just came back to it. So here I am. I put those that bowl of fruits there, but I actually ended up getting rid of that and replacing it for something else. So here I am just working on the bedroom again. I did place this bookshelf, but I actually am not a really huge fan of that bookshelf and like the texture of it, because it looks very woodeny, like splintery, and I don't really like it, but I kept it anyways. So then after that, I'm just finishing placing little trinkets and all that stuff. Put a little exercise tray underneath the dresser. Placed a toaster in there. Didn't even know that I had a toaster on as some CC. I did put 2 robes in there, and then I put 1 little towel in there. After that, I replaced this cupboard with a different one, this one, because I thought that this one was way more sleek, way more gender neutral. Put a little plant in the corner. Now, I did end up putting that mirror in the hallway because I thought that it was cute there, and then I just put the backlights for those mirrors. You know, set the mood, you know what I mean? After that, I put this little end table in the hallway just to make it less bare, but I do like the end table a lot. After that, I got started on this bathroom. This is just the guest bathroom, really. So, yeah, I did make it kind of dark, though, you know, give it like a little mood. But I do like it, and I think that guests will like it, too. If it was real life, I'll be like, ooh, vibes, you know, when I walked into that bathroom, so. So here, I'm just placing some random stuff on the counters. I'm just placing a plant, and I love that plant. I did notice, though, while I was making this, or building this, I did not place that many plants like that. Like, it wasn't, like, as many as I usually do. I don't know. Anyways, for some reason, who really knows? But anyways, I decided to place these little cupboards in there because they don't have a pantry, except for that one that's on the end right there. And I figured, well, maybe they could put, like, onions or, you know, potatoes or something like that in those little cupboards. Now, like I said, this house is for this is like the Hardin family's settled down house. Now, it is a possibility that they might move out of here one day and maybe sell this house. I believe that this house was actually, it ended up being worth one. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to excuse me. Like, oh my gosh, but I really want to get this video out because I think that you guys will love it. But anyways, so yeah, I think that this house ended up being about 160,000 simoleons or something like that. So yeah, this is definitely a house for when it's time to retire or settle down or just kind of slow down a little bit. A house that's big enough for everyone, you know what I mean, to live in it. Because, you know, their house right now, it's really tiny, you know what I mean? It's perfect for them, but very little, you know. I mean, it has the 2 bedrooms, and then, you know, Cherish and Celeste, they share a bedroom. And then after that, it has Emery's bedroom. The kitchen is directly as soon as you walk in there. And so pretty much it's just a very straightforward house. But once he falls in love and finds whoever that he's going to spend his whole life with, I think that this house is going to be really good for them. And this is a house that they can stay in for a long time. The only thing that I hate about it, though, and this would probably be a deal breaker at some point, I would say, for them, is because of the fact that there's no real backyard for the kids. You know what I mean? Jumping back into the actual build itself, though, I decided to change the color of it from that blue to this green, because then I was like, ooh, let's give it a little more of like a sleek look. I did like that light blue, but the dark, or I don't know, what is this, like sage-ish green? This was fire. I kept the brick, the light color brick there. I think I did darken it just barely to match, but nothing too crazy. Now right here I'm working on Cherish and Celeste's room, and at first I was going to give them single beds because I said, well, you know, they're just little kids. They're about 9 years old, but by the time that they move into this house, they probably are going to be maybe 10, I wanted to say 10, I'll say like 11, 12, 13, and then they're going to live here for a while, more than likely until they graduate. So I figured that these big beds, these full-size beds, I felt like that these would be definitely adequate for them. I thought that they were so cute, the big girl beds, give them, you know, like a reason to feel like, you know, I'm getting older now, or whatever. Not in no grown acting way, but you know what I mean. So anyways, this is what I was telling you guys. I think I said it before about the difference between Cherish and Celeste's room. So we see that Celeste's room right here, I would say that the pink room would definitely be her room. She's more of like the girly girl type. All the things. She's all in the hair, so I did give her like a pink flowery room. Now when it came to Celeste, I gave her more of like the blue, I don't know, girly, but I don't know, I guess tomboyish kind of room. So anyways, here I'm placing just like all the different furniture. I was going to keep that little vanity there, but then I really didn't like that. Like, I don't know. I'm really jumping all over the place right here, but right here, I'm just giving her a little desk. At first, I was going to give her a pretty dramatic one, but then I said, well, I don't want to put electronics in their room. So I just decided to give her a little desk. I did not give Cherish a desk, though, at all. And then, after that, I just put up some curtains right here. Did not put any curtains over that weirdly shaped window because I just love that window so much. Anyways, I'm just coloring the rooms. Like I said, Cherish's is more of like a blue, green with like random like purples or whatever. But Celeste's room is definitely more on the pink gray side. So anyways, here I am struggling again with the trimmings. I did end up leaving it on the front like that because I did like that. And now that I'm looking at it now, I think I am going to go back before I upload this to the gallery. My tag is Liyahlaysims, by the way. Anyways, before I upload this, I think I'm going to go back and then put the columns all the way up to the top so that it doesn't look, I don't know, it just looks a little more like, ooh, bring it all together. You know what I mean? And then I also said the thing about the wall. What I was saying about the wall earlier, the dividing wall between, I mean, I do love an open concept for sure, but I could put a wall between the dining room along with the one between the dining room and the kitchen, and then the dining room and the living room. So I am going to try that out and see what it looks like, and if I don't really like how closed it feels, then I'll, you know, fix it and everything like that. But I just thought of it. Anyways, so I've seen other cinemas do this before. They use the pretty much the art picture looking TV, which is so expensive in real life and in The Sims, okay? And then they just put different pictures around it and then just color them so that it just looks like a huge picture wall until you turn on the TV. So I love that idea, and that's what I did. Give me 1 second. So at first I ended up placing that rack there where, because I don't know what it was, y'all, but I could not figure out where was the, like, you know when you have a mud room and it has like you can put your shoes up there, hang your coats and stuff like that, like a coat rack or something like that, but it's like open. I was looking for that for 40 days and 40 nights, baby. I could not find it until later when I looked in shelves, and then boom, it was right there. So that shelf is right there for now. I do end up placing it in the garage though, and then fixing it all up, and I actually really ended up loving the entryway. So here I just put this mirror in there. That's actually the same kind of mirror that's in Cherish and Celeste's room right now in the house that they live in right now. So yeah, I did end up putting that mirror over there because, you know, I thought to myself, well, if you're walking out the door and you just, it's something in my teeth real quick, you know what I mean? Or like, okay, let me check my hair, blah, 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 blah. Let me look and see if I got that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I figured that you could check yourself out before you walk out the house or leave out the house. In the bathroom right here, in the master bathroom, at first I had this tile. I changed it up a few times. I did notice, though, that I forgot to change it in the bathroom, where at least the toilet part. So I'm going to go back in and change that too. There are a couple things that I do want to change. So right here, pretty much, I'm just adding some pictures in the bathroom. Now I am about to change the bed. At first, I was just going to change the color, but I don't know. I just was not feeling this bed. Because, see, this was recorded multiple days. So it's like, if I come back, I had been working on this for the past 4 hours yesterday, but I come back today to work on it for another 2 hours or whatever, however long that it takes me to make the builds. Usually it takes me days. Sometimes my vibe be changing. Like, I just do not be feeling it at all. So I might end up changing the entire room. So pretty much that's exactly what happened. I changed the bed. I did put these paintings up there. I thought that they were so cute. Black love, right? And then I am placing a rug in here. At some point is when I change the bed. Oh no, actually, I don't change it. Well, I did change the bed, but I changed that color there to that greenish color. So here we are right here. We're just working on the front entryway finally. I still have not found those stupid cabinets, but I did end up placing just like a little, I guess, hallway or entry table right here. Put a few things on there, a little lamp, a scarf, and a purse. I think that was CC. That little basket under there, which was also CC. And then I placed them on there. I don't know, it just kept being like just a little bit off of the table, so I just kept having to fix it. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just adding, and at first I did have this basket in the living room, but then I was like, yeah, I do like the other one better. I didn't want to delete that one though, so I just put it under the table, just lifted that up a little bit. Then after that, I was going to place these feathers, which I actually do think that they would go so well if I did not place that, what is it, pampas grass? Is that what it's called? If I didn't place that plant right there, then I would have been able to place those feathers or whatever they were. So I finally found the mud room right there, and I don't know, I felt like lifting it up right here just to make like a little stair, because I was like, ooh, add a little razzle dazzle. So that's what I did. I usually actually don't do that in my builds too much, but like I said, razzle dazzle. So yeah, I thought that the entryway actually ended up being super, super, super duper cute. And it looks exactly how I wanted it to look. So yeah, I lifted up even the kitchen because I also thought that it would be super cute if there was like a little step to go into the kitchen, because I love that. So fixed that to be like that, added the little half wall back right there. After this, I added a radio or a stereo in the master bedroom because I don't know, I did make them to where they do all love to sing, so I don't know, I just figured that they would love that. Anyways, moving on, I put these shelves in the garage because I figured garages need shelves, so I just put random stuff on there, pots, pans, stuff like that, stuff that I would actually put on a garage shelf if I lived in a house. So I put this super fire lamp here. I actually love that lamp. It is actually a CC lamp. I had to fix those stairs outside in the back a couple of times, but I put those planters up there, and then I just put a plant in the corner of the living room. See, this is my time to go around and add all of the plants. Here I just added this, I don't know, plant hanger or whatever it is. I added some outside stuff. Oh Lord. I added some outside stuff like a grill and all the things. Now when I went to go delete, I think it was like delete the floor or something on the left side, it deleted like all of it that was on the side, so that was weird. So I just had to add that back, added some plants right here. Now if this was real life, I think I would definitely have to get rid of those plants and all that, because the amount of bees that would be in there, it's not for me. Like what? there's already a bee infestation right next to my townhouse. Like, literally, there's a tree that they're just obsessed with. I won't lie, it has helped my fear of bees, but I would prefer if they weren't there. Anyways, right here, I just decided to add some little potters because I thought that was so cute. I didn't add no big, huge ones, just a little one, and then some, like a stand, like a garden stand or something. So, here I am right here, fixing the stairs, the potter, just making them at the level that they're actually supposed to be so that it doesn't look weird. I'm just adding some little lights around here because when I first added them to the front, I did not add them to the back. So, of course, you need lights in the back. Now, right here, I'm working on this top floor extra family room. I actually really love this room. You can paint in this room. You can play chess in this room. You can watch movies in this room. I love this room. So I just decided to put the little chess table right up underneath the table, put a fish tank in there because I thought that would be something that would be interesting to a lot of people, whoever decides to come in here. I did replace this TV though with the art, because remember it was there in the living room at first, and then now it's up here. So right here I'm just working on the bathroom. I actually made this bathroom kind of cool. I love the tiling on the wall. I thought that really went really well, especially with the dark cabinets like that. So this bathroom actually wasn't too special. This is kind of just like, you can shower in here if you need to, maybe you're a guest or something like that, but you know, not usually used. I had those shelves there, but then I moved them right next to the shower, added that little shower caddy there. Right here, I'm just adding a few knickknacks to the little shelves that I put in there. I just added a few rugs and mats in here, some small ones to go in front of the shower and then also the toilet. Added that cactus painting right there, and then I didn't really want the hallway here to be too bare. So I did add a shelving unit, which I actually left empty. Maybe they'll add something. I added a rug and then I added a little plant. I thought that was the perfect entryway into this room where you can just chill, relax, not worry about anything. Added some rugs in the hallway so that it's not super plain, and we're heading into the screenshots. Thank you guys so much for watching. Come back next time, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.